Hello, my friends, my Swtor brothers and sisters out there. It's time for the leveling guide. Leveling like Boomy. That's right, I decided to do a little guide here, something nice and quick to help returning players. Maybe there's some things they just don't know or just completely forgot about, and they want to level a new toon because why not? The stories are freaking amazing, and sometimes we forget about what things are inside the stories. I include myself in that bunch of people right there. So I decided to do a video, a really quick video, hopefully quick, probably not, who knows, who cares, about leveling and the things you need to know and the things that will help you to level, the speed level through your journey. That's right. So right now we're looking at my Imperial toon that I created just for this video. I have a light side Jedi who I created also just for this video. She's just going to be destroyed anyways, but this one I might actually keep. I kind of like her. She's kind of cute. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's talk about leveling. Some of the biggest things we have in leveling is XP, and when you want to speed level, you want to get as much XP, you want to squeeze as much juice out of the proverbial XP boys. That sounded strangely awkward. As you can. Now there are a lot of tips and tricks on how to do this, and I'm going to show you right now. So here she is. She's level 4. We'll talk about that in a moment. But before we get into that, let's talk about some of the things you can do to really get in your leveling, to get this toon up there as quick as possible, especially with the new expansion coming down the road. And then, you know, a roadmap, hopefully tomorrow, that will hopefully usher in the way of this new expansion. Now, like I said, let's get into some of the nit and gritty, and let's go underneath the hood just for a moment if we can, just to what you need to do. Okay, so you've created your very first toon after a while, or, you know, you just created a toon. And you're like, I need to do stuff, man. I just need to do it. So your biggest thing to do is hit into your legacy right in here. This is going to be one of the biggest things to help you out. Now, like I said, this is a new toon, so not everything's unlocked for her, and it probably won't be. I've only unlocked the things that I believe that I believe are important while you're trying to speed level through content, because there's some content we just don't want to do. We've done it before and we just don't want to be bothered with it. But there's other stuff that, you know, the class story stuff that we really love, that we really just want to relive sometimes. And other times we just want to spacebar through life and have fun that way. So what do? The first thing you want to do is, because you're doing your class missions, right? I would have to say that the best and fastest way to do this is class missions. Now you can, if you want to, hit the exploratory missions on your map there and try to do every single mission there. That is good for some XP, but when it comes to really squeezing out some extra XP, your class missions are the best bet. And this is why, if you go into your legacy right here, if you're legacy level 50, I believe most people are. If you aren't, every time you hit a quest and you complete one, you kind of go up the level here and you start unlocking all these cool little traits. Now, one of the first things you want to unlock is this guy right here. It's called Improved Class Mission Experience Level 1. Now, you have to be, I do believe, level 2 in your legacy right here, this guy right here, on your legacy tree to be able to unlock this. And this one, you have to be level 3, 5, 7, and level 10. And the same goes on for down here as well. So each time you unlock this, you unlock 6% extra XP for turning in your class missions for when you do that. And so by the time you're done doing that, you have about 30% extra XP coming in for your class missions. Now that is freaking amazing. So one of the things that I think is really awesome is if you're in a guild, you also get another 10% bump in that. So you got yourself a 40% increase for this, plus a 10% increase on killing all the things as well and turning in other quests. Now, when you start your toon, and you probably either go to the cartel market over here, you just go, hello, cartel market, how are you doing? I'm doing good. You want to go in here, you go into like categories like your consumables. Those are also good to go to. And you have this, that's for your galactic command, my bad. And you have your 5-pack major experience boost. Now, if you want to do that, that's great. That's 25% XP boost for 3 hours. So when all is said and done, you're looking at a 65% XP boost from this. Now, this is not including, 2 times the experience, 200 times, a 12 times experience. I miss those days for doing stuff. I mean, the 12-time experience days a couple years ago, that's when my legacy just went, I'm done. It was amazing. Those are great times. But even without the boost XP events that go on every once in a while, you're getting a 65% boost. Now, I will be honest, I completely forgot to unlock these when I did her first level here. So this is her first takeaway right there. Remember, she's level 4, and that only took me 9 minutes to get her to level 4. So there's that. So if you just turn this, and the other cool thing is when each time you complete a class mission, you get a major experience boost. So whether or not you want to go buy some more from the cartel market, that really is up to you. And I'll explain why you may not want to do that if you used all the Cantina codes that they have given out when they've done Swtor cantinas. So let's just turn this in. Let's see how much we get. 4,012. Now, the next one should be a lot higher since I went and actually turned all these on. So the next time I do that, it should be much higher. Now, down here is your exploration experience. I think this is very important to have because this unlocks a little more juice for you as well. And you get the same 6% stackable. This all stacks, so you get another 30% in XP gained, plus your 25% XP gained, and your 10%. So you're doing pretty dang good here. So whenever you travel, you unlock something, bam, you're getting that. And there's many times I've had that ding me over to another level. So when all is said and done, you're pretty much doing about a level to 2 levels higher than you would without any of the fun. Another good thing to have, if you are a subscriber, definitely if you are a subscriber, is your subscriber reward companions. They are extremely good to have to help pocket heal you and get you through things and kill things, which means things are going to go faster. Remember, speed is key when it comes to leveling. You want speed, not only in your XP, but in killing all the things. And sometimes that might just come from saying, going to your collections, putting a lightsaber on that might have a certain boost to it. It might not have all the mods in it yet, but it has a certain boost. And with your companion there who will kill things for you and heal you at the same time, dying just doesn't happen anymore, which some might argue is a bad thing. But I argue if I'm a speed leveling this fool without having to use any tokens, that's a good thing right there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that's the thing right there. You get your pocket healer, your companion, which you can get as you did get as a subscriber reward, and they're very useful tools to have. So yeah, speed is key. Also with the speed is key is you want to go back into your legacy. And if you got some money hanging around, you go and click the other tab. That's right, the other tab. That's a fun tab to have. You could just get this tab, and you and your companion will just dance with each other. It'd be great. Yeah, just dancing right there, having fun. Yeah, I'm having fun dancing. You're having your fun dancing. So you're in the other tab. A good thing to have unlocked in your tab is this guy right here. Unlock Rocket Boost. So you're rocket boosting all over through the world. You need to get some places a little quicker. Bam, you turn that on. There you go. You're rocket boosting. You're getting things a little quicker. Mine right now has a 2-minute cooldown. You can go and unlock it so your cooldown is a lot shorter. But this is good to have if you're in a place where you can't mount up. Now, speaking of mounts, you want to go right back to the other tab down here. If I can find it again. There she is. Improved mounting is another good one to have. Oh, let me say, this one right here, it's about 2 million credits, but it is steep. However, it unlocks every single toon to have the rocket boost on your legacy. So that is a good thing to have. So it's worth the investment, I believe. So here's this guy, improve mounting, same thing. It builds on all your legacy toons, so you're good to go there. So back in the day, before that came out, you would have to, I'm gonna walk. Oh wait, I have to find my mount. Let me find my mount. Oh my gosh, I was not prepared. Why? What's happening? This isn't happening. So back in the day, before they, had that nice little improved mounting thing right there. Hello. You would have to. I'm gonna go mount up right now. Like I gotta go mount. I'm just gonna stop here. I'm just gonna mount up and yeah. Now I'm gonna go. Yes, I'm going. It's great. I'm mounting. It's awesome. It's awesome. But nowadays you don't. Once you get that improved mounting speed, you can literally be on the move and mount up. So it's not a lot of speed, but it still helps out. You're still going a little quicker. Now, another thing before I forget, because I'm going completely backwards on this one, is down here. Now, this is all predicated on the belief that you have some credits lying about a bit. So what you want to do when you get your toon leveled up, you get that toon some money. You want to get the improved speeder piloting 1. No longer really do you have to go to your trainer to unlock that. I mean, you can if you don't want to spend the money, but you can just go about and do, I believe it's 50,000 credits. I could be wrong. I should have written that down, but why be professional? Screw that. And then you can just keep going if you have the credits to blow. Why? Now, to be honest with you, I am cheap as hell when it comes to spending credits in game. I wish I was that cheap when it came to spending money in real life. So I just unlock the first one, and then I just go to the trainer, get the other one. So that is another tip and trick right there when it comes to speed and trying not to kill all the things. And begin. And another cool thing to have while you're out there leveling and doing all the things out there in the world is to have your map ready. Now this toon doesn't have the map ready because she doesn't have a ship. So I'm going to show you right now on another toon. So here we are on my main toon. How you doing? I am doing great. I love this lightsaber, by the way. Sorry, I get distracted a lot. It is what it is. We're just going to put her back. So, like I said, once you get your ship and you're able to unlock your map, you just want to go right here, go to your map and all that fun stuff. Now, the cool thing is with this map is once you level through, you're able to, you don't even need to go to your ship anymore, to be honest. You can just pinpoint where you want to go and click on it, and you are there. So I mean, this is a point of contention within the community about having the ship or not having the ship, but for me, I'm okay with it. And to be honest, I'm okay with it. But here's the thing. So for 50,000 credits, I still believe that's the going price, you can get this guy right here. You unlock that, and you can just transport to your ship right away without having to care in the world, without having to go back to the shipyards and running all that way. Like I said, it's about speed when you want to speed level through some content. Now, I had mentioned before Cantina Stuff. When it comes to opening up boxes, you got a code, you got a mount and whatnot. But in those, not only did you get a mount, but in those things, you also got a chance to get dies, to get like a nifty little thing like right here. Mainly it's going to be the Han Solo carbonite little toy you're going to get, but also you can get the XP bonuses for 25%. Now those ones are bound and you cannot trade those to other toons, whereas the ones you buy in the cartel market are legacy bound and you can just send them to whomever you want within your legacy, and that's totally fine. But if you remember what I said, should you or should you not buy some from the cartel market, that's truly up to you. But if you have the Cantina Stuff, more than likely you're going to get some of the XP bonus stuff from there. Now, there's also another thing that we're going to show you with this toon, because the other one just hasn't done it yet. Lore objects. Lore objects are another cute little way to get XP, and I will show you that right now. Now, here we are on Fleet on the Imperial side, and you'll have something very similar on the Republic side as well when it comes to lore objects. Now, these things are scattered all over the place on planets, and they're usually, you know, that nice little glowy blue thing that you just want to click. Now, Warning, if you're on Voss and leveling and you're out there in the wilderness and you see like a little rock or box that's glowing and you really just want to click on it, my advice is don't click on it. It's a world boss and you will die. I have not learned my lesson. Anytime I see a blue little shiny thing, I just want to click it and I die every single time. Anyways, so clicking these lore objects is another good way to get some extra XP. Now, another good way to get some extra XP out there is going into your crafting skills, and every time you pick one, you get some XP from doing that as well, and doing some PvP. Now, if you want to break up the monotony of just going level by level, quest by quest, another good thing to do is to hit up the heroics that it might be on the planet as well. With a pocket healer, you shouldn't have to worry about your group size. Group size really is not a problem anymore now that we have our pocket healers. So consider them the Viagra of the game. You shouldn't have a problem anymore being able to perform inside a heroic. That's right, I said that. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Oh, there goes Darth Mar. Hi, Darth. Darth Mar, come back here. I love you. I love you. Oh, Darth Mar. You're like the Star Wars village people? No, come back here. I love you. No, love me. Love me. Love me. Anyways, so that is another thing. Doing heroics is a smart idea just to break up the monotony. Another way to break up the monotony as well is to go into your GFS. Now, you can also go into your legacy and unlock the same thing there for experience for your Galactic Starfighter stuff. That'll help you with getting more XP there. So pretty much right here, this advancement is all XP stuff, except for down here, this is for your CXP, and we're really not going to talk about that in this video. We'll talk about that in a different video. So there you pretty much have it. Little tips and tricks there on how to really expedite some of the leveling process. Now, there's one more thing that I love to do because I'm a gigantic decorator and I love to decorate all the things. For your stronghold, now once you get up to, I believe it's level 10, you're able to go, even if you already have a stronghold, you can still go to the stronghold guy, pick up the quest, just travel to the stronghold you already have, one of your choice, doesn't matter which one. And once you get in there, once you just walk around a little bit, wablammo, the quest is completed and you get XP from doing that as well. And remember, as always, talking to your companion and doing all her or his little side quests, that will help you with gaining more XP. So remember, even though you might want to speed run your way through life to get to the end game content or whatever current content you were on or whatever it is you truly want to do. I mean, if your subscribers, you're $15 a month, you play however the heck you want to play. But remember, even while you're speed leveling, even though you probably have done all the class stories over and over and over again, just be on the lookout. Choose a different decision on how you use that decision wheel, right? You never know what different nuances might take place within that story. Now, the end game of all the stories is going to be the same, but what if you want to play a light side Sith warrior or a dark side Jedi warrior, like this little girl right here? So here's our Jedi character, like I was just talking about, and say you want to play her on a different, say you want to play light side, say you want to play dark side with her, and while she comes over and hits that nice lore object that we were talking about, bam, see, there's some lore right there, there's some little XP right there. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit, it's more than you had. Say you want to play differently on her options, you want to experience the game in a different way, a little bit of a different way, then go ahead, do that. Just have fun. The main thing is to have fun. Now with her, I wanted to show you really quick that on her legacy, I haven't turned on anything. It's all off. She's not in a guild. She has no XP boosts whatsoever. She's only level 3, and that took me 12 minutes, mainly because I was having shiny object syndrome happening. But I wanted to show you this. Now remember, on our imp toon, she only had 4,200 XP that she could get, and that was without me turning on all the class XP gains that you can have. So that was my stupidity on that one. Now I wanted to show you that with her, with everything turned off, you're only getting about 1,700 XP. That's not a lot. You know, I got her to level 4, but really, 1,700 in comparison to 4,200, that's quite a number. So you are quite ahead in the game on that one. And without all the other XP boosts that are available to you, it takes a little bit longer. So if you want a speed run, you want a speed level, just to, you know, squeak out as much as you possibly can. With the availability that you have within your legacy and within your credits, that is what I've showed you is how I do it, and I find to be a really good way on doing that and making it go quick. Now the biggest downside is you can level, and you're still stuck with the story progression. So you might be like level 12 by the time you're getting into your second planet, but you still don't have your ship. So that right there is a problem. That's where they gate you a little bit. So you're stuck with story for a little bit on that one. That's really the only downside I have there. But, you know, play how you want to play. I just thought this would be a cute little thing to show you guys how I do it. Now, truly be honest, it takes me about an hour just to set up a toon because I have to go through all the cartel packs. I have to go through the XP stuff. I have to make them look pretty because, you know, reasons. So I'll show you what that's like. Just turn that on. Wablamo. So I have all this crap in here that I have to go through and to see what we might get. So I'll just show you the Cantina thing. It says Cantina, so there you go. And you get this little XP thing. Well, that's what I did there. And that comes from the mission I just did. So we'll do... Oh, I hate doing those. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, I hate those so much. I'm so sorry. Look at that. Oh, make some room. Make some room. No, I don't want all that. So here's another... That's the Armed Forces thing. Gosh darn it. What am I doing, Boomy? Here's a Cantina crate. It's coming down. Let's see. Will we get an XP boost out of it? There you go. You got an XP boost out of it. So by the time you're all done, to be honest with you, by the time you hit level 70, you are still swimming in a lot of the XP boosts because you will be blurring through these levels like crazy. My friends, I hope that helped you. I will be doing a video on the CXP increases that you can get through your legacy, and I'll be doing a video on that sometime this week, unless the roadmap hits this week, which it's supposed to, and then I'm just going to push that further along. So my friends, again, I hope that helped you. If you have any questions, make sure you leave comments in the comment section below. And even if you have your tips, tricks yourselves, I would love to hear about them. And make sure, my friends, it's about community. And no, I totally did that backwards. Remember, to be kind, it's about community. And may my beard bless you all day long. Goodbye.